Go ahead. Go ahead. Just end it all.
Just a little bit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby with Kane.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and Wolf Reaction.
I'm excited for this one.
You are?
Yeah. Symphony
What
X.
is it? Oh, Symphony X. Okay.
Cygnus.
That's Cygnus's, yeah.
Talking about this for quite a while.
Remember.
So these are the other two we're doing from Cygnus.
Awesome.
Again, Cygnus, thanks for the support.
Thank you, baby.
Thanks for the
Yes,
recommendations.
it's so wonderful. I love you.
Blackbird, Alter Bridge, good stuff. So now for something completely different.
Yeah, okay.
And
How different?
Progressive metal. Alter Bridge was kind of like
Progressive
alternative
metal.
Yeah.
Metal. Okay.
Alternative metal or whatever, but
Okay.
so this is this is kind of, I guess, close to power metal, and so I know you'll like it.
Power metal. So during my Twitch stream, Cygnus, since he's the one that requests my power metal for me. He's really good. Always on the money.
And before everyone goes apeshit because I said power metal, I understand that I guess they're probably more progressive than power metal. You know, we have a lot of middle-aged gentlemen.
And ladies.
Are they middle-aged ladies? Do we know? We see the
You just
demographic of the
assume
men.
It's men only.
I don't know.
Stop.
We don't want to ask a lady her age, right?
I guess.
But a lot of people my age and above, we know what it's like to live without the internet.
Right?
So when you get early on in music, you know, pop music and stuff is very easy because it's all over the radio, right? You hear it on the radio and you know what to expect.
Right.
When you are into the pits of hell and you're going dark into metal depths, you're not going to hear that crap on the radio. You're not going to see it on TV. The only way you're going to figure out what bands to listen to is you're going to either your friends have a tape that they can let you borrow, or you go to the store, you look for the coolest cover and the coolest name you could find, and then you buy something, or and you read metal magazines, right? That's what we had to choose from. So early on, I rejected power metal. I was more into death metal. I was more into the growls and stuff. The moment I started hearing the voices get up in that high-pitched register, and they didn't have the name of Bruce Dickinson or King Diamond, I probably wasn't listening to it. And that makes it easy because, again, when you're early on, you got to buy albums that fit what you like, and you don't know if other things are going to be good. So when I got turned off to power metal, I just assumed anybody with a higher voice is power metal, and I just moved on. That's one of the reasons why I don't know so many of these different progressive bands. It's because once I've made that decision as a young man, later on, I've never corrected it and explored it. And I've never heard the Nevermores and the Symphony X's and all this other stuff, Dream Theater. That was never the stuff I used to listen to because I just all lumped it into the power metal genre and I threw it to the side because I simply didn't have time to explore it. So we're fixing that with this channel, thanks to our lovely viewers and those who are recommending.
Thank you all
so I'm
so
actually
much.
very excited to listen to this because I want, if someone's going to introduce me to something like Symphony X, I want someone who knows the band and who's picking songs that...
Cygnus is so awesome.
He's amazing.
Him and like Chaotic, they're both
Him,
like
Chaotic.
Really, they know their stuff.
Metal Outlaw.
Oh, it's true.
D1. We have a lot of people who are in the music, and they're sharing us with a lot of stuff that I've missed, and of course you've missed it because you were never into it to begin with.
Exactly.
So
pause though. D1, we here, right, baby? What's up?
I'm here with Metal Outlaw, and I'm here with Chaotic most of the time.
Me too, baby. Yeah, all
Except
of us.
me and Chaotic weren't here on Baby Metal as much, but, maybe. Who knows what the future holds.
Indeed.
So we're going to give Symphony X a listen.
I'm excited.
I'm expecting the usual. I'm expecting high technical achievement in music. I'm expecting every one of these gents to be masters of their crafts and their instruments. I'm expecting time changes and
I'm expecting great
transitions.
Yeah.
And all of that.
I'm expecting them to up the tempo and then lower the tempo, slow the tempo down, and surprise us with some goodness.
I hope I like the voice. That's usually the deal killer for me.
I'm expecting to be some great vocals in this song.
Yeah.
This band.
I will still reject the cliche power metal sound that I don't like. I've tried listening to it again.
Which that was a song that Cygnus killed. We had to do that in case you missed it. So also
Yes,
see
he just
which
played
song
one
you're talking
recently,
about.
and I had to say
I
it.
thought it
That's
was
the
awesome.
vocal. That's the vocal. That's a deal breaker for me.
Like power metal. I don't know.
But
It's
you know,
too-
I think everyone is allowed to have a taste, and for me, singing in that register doesn't work for me. I just don't like the way it sounds, and I guess that's okay. I mean,
It's okay.
why would it? You know, I don't know why would anyone would like how King Diamond sounds, or how Danny Phelps with Cradle of Filth.
I want more King Diamond.
Right.
I love the way he sings.
Right, but he's so unique that I could understand if someone told me I simply do not like the
get
way
it.
he
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah.
I'd be like, okay, it's you know, I
Right,
get it.
right,
Even
right.
though I love it, I
Uh-huh.
get why you don't.
Right.
And that's how I feel for some of the power metal vocalists, you know. But I made the mistake, like I said, of rejecting all power metal as a result because it's easier than sitting there trying to sift through what I like and what I
So
don't
much
like.
of it.
So now it's just nice that people are bringing me the best of the best, so at least I can evaluate it in a very real way as opposed to just prejudging it. You
But is
know?
that a real way though? I mean, you know, they're being selective.
Yes, because they're being
sharing
selective, but you want to start with the best. When I hear a band, I could give you so many bands that are good that have made a complete shit album. And if you if you just happen to listen to that shit album and you ignore the good stuff,
Right.
you might think it's a bad band.
That's just the
That's
vibe.
why people who are fans of these the music and the genre, when they bring you a song, they're bringing you. It's already been vetted, so you don't make the mistake of listening to the wrong
I
song.
understand.
You know what I
can
mean?
appreciate that.
Because everyone's gonna want to put their best foot forward.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So let's give it a try. I'm
do it,
very
baby.
interested. See what's going on here.
All right, let's get to it.
Fuck.
Oh, maybe you could. What?
Okay, we're talking so much, we're not even freaking introducing the songs. So, song number 1, Inferno, Unleash the Fire. That's the one we're going to do now for the
Right.
reaction. And then on Patreon, we'll throw Accolade 2
Accolade
up there.
2.
Okay?
Okay,
So here we go.
let's do it.
Right off the bat, punch in the face.
Yes, I love it.
Already I'm hearing all those weird time signatures.
What up?
All right, got a little Pantera groove there.
Welcome to the anarchy, enigmatic entity, the grand illusion destitution, in fact they want it all. Forces there repressing me, lords of mediocrity, an iron will shall break the steel, some will rise and some will fall.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we ride through stormy skies of fire.
Woo! I love that tasty riff there. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Yahweh Monthly guitar work there.
Evil lies they mesmerize, from the dragon's tongue they slide. A fury lashes from the ashes, never losing sight.
galloping, yeah? The trolloping for you?
You like the gallop?
Galloping, yeah.
We live from it and stand together, one and all. And when the flames grow dim, look within, unleash the fire.
Oh, babe, this is so freaking good. Come on. Oh, man.
That's it? That was gonna be longer.
That was just so. That was such a fun song. Beautiful, energetic, full, sweet, and tasty. Those riffs were beautiful. And the transitions. I mean, honestly, I think that this song was excellent.
There's some stuff I liked in it.
That's good. What's wrong with your face? Fix it. Fix it. I'm confused. Not only that, his vocals were like amazing. He didn't have the typical sound that you don't.
No, certainly he wasn't
Right,
in that,
his voice was
in
beautiful.
the knowing register. It was okay. I don't know what it is about.
What was it that you didn't like about the song? Cygnus is watching, so be careful.
So I like certain parts of the song.
Like what, babe? Give me one thing you liked a lot.
I liked the galloping part.
Yeah,
and
the
of course,
galloping.
the riff that was throughout the whole song.
Yes, and when they fell
was
back on
excellent.
that fallback, I like to call it a fallback riff. The one that they kept falling back to,
Right.
going back to. That just to me,
The
it
thread
just,
between the song.
Yeah.
I just feel like some of the change-ups didn't change to a song that I was enjoying.
It changed up, but
So
it
I
didn't
had
change your
to-
mind, basically.
Well, no, I had to get through them to get back to the part of the song that I did like. And
I guess I'm a sucker. I'm a girl for transitions. I'm a transition girl.
yeah.
I just love and appreciate that so much. And maybe I'm biased. I don't know. Is it me?
I just don't. Apparently you can, but I just don't know if I can enjoy these songs on the first listen. There's just too
There
much
is
to
so
take in.
much greatness about the song, though.
Yeah.
No, babe, seriously, I'm just so confused right now. There was just so many
Well,
beautiful
it just wasn't
elements
moving
to
me
the
like in the
song.
spirit. It just wasn't.
But it
moving
didn't
me.
make you want to move at least? Like, I mean, you're just like sitting like a lump on a log. And I'm not talking about the ones in the lake. I'm talking about the ones you actually put in the toilet. I'm so inappropriate. But yeah, really though. And look at the same face you have on your face.
I'm
You
trying
stay
to
with
be.
the same look.
I'm trying to be
I'm
able
so
to
confused,
articulate
people.
my issues.
I need my soul, just my loves. Listen, I need you all to help because I'm sure there's somebody out there like Wolf. Help me to understand my husband. What is it that he doesn't? Because he clearly can't explain it for himself.
Maybe this is the issue. Maybe I'm just too simple. Maybe I'm just too simple with some of the music that I like. You know.
I don't know, my love. I just know that the song was so beautiful, and it was very energetic. You know, I feel that any song that is not only energetic but that groups instruments together so beautifully and effortlessly, like the way that this song did, with also great vocals. How do you not want to move, and how are you not feeling the song? And like I don't understand. I'm surprised that you don't like the song, I'm more disappointed than anything.
I'm gonna put a thought out there and tell me in the comments what y'all think.
I'm just
Maybe
done. I'm so done.
Maybe there are, you know, because all of our brains are wired differently.
Yours really is.
Maybe there's certain time signatures that don't land well on certain people's ears as others.
Well, I believe that is correct. I think
You know?
I think you might be right about that. And I'm being harsh, my loves. I don't take me too seriously.
You're just having
It is
fun.
okay that he doesn't like. It's not okay, but it's okay. It's all right that we all have our own opinions and our own feelings and thoughts about things. It's okay. I'm just more heartbroken that my husband doesn't like the song, 'cause I love that song. Like, geez Louise, mister.
I'm sure with a few more listens, I will enjoy it more.
Would you listen to it again? Are you lying to my
Yeah,
people?
no, of course. I'm just saying, with a few more listens, I'm sure I'll enjoy it again. But it still doesn't have what I want from my music.
And what is that? I mean, you had the galloping, you have that beautiful fallback transition that it fell back on.
I
that
still wasn't
great
crazy about the
riff.
voice, if I'm being honest.
What
It
do
wasn't.
you-
Go ahead. Go ahead. Just end it all.
Just a little bit. What is it
end
that
the
you,
pain.
what, baby? What you want when it comes to vocals? Can you please just stop? Stop. No, I'm serious. I just want to just end it right now, baby.
I feel bad.
You're hurting my heart, and I know Cygnus, baby. Trust me, we're one, him and I, but we are not sitting eye to eye right now. Okay, but you and I, baby, we're here. We're
But
always
you're definitely open to more of this type of music than I am.
here. It's unfortunate. It is really unfortunate. I mean,
I've grown a lot on this channel,
yes, you have.
but I haven't completely changed from, I guess, my basic roots. I understand my logic is flawed because black metal is ridiculous. It's such a stupid genre.
Exactly. That's the thing. Exactly.
Dressing
You're
up in
right.
corpse paint and playing in the forest
Right?
is so stupid and so hokey.
Okay,
I
don't say
don't-
stupid, and you can say hokey, but don't say stupid. Okay, they're there.
There's
They're there.
You know,
But I hear what you're
I
saying,
love
baby,
the
yeah.
genre. I'm saying
I
I can
understand.
recognize the own silliness. I just don't know why that doesn't bother me, but this kind of does, you know?
I don't know. I just feel for me, one of the reasons why I like power metal so much, I think, is that it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel energetic. It makes me feel really good inside. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know that I'm still a baby at all of this stuff, and maybe my ears have not really developed a whole lot yet, So
I'm trying to see
But
if I want
I just
happiness in
like
my
it. I
music.
appreciate it so much. But but you can feel happiness in your music. I feel happiness a lot of times when I'm listening to music, when we're doing these reactions, and sometimes the songs are not even happy songs,
What's the happiest song I listen to?
but I still feel happy because I'm not just happy because of the lyrics, or if it sounds happy and airy and light, and but I'm happy because of the instruments that are being played and how they're being played together, and the energy that comes with the song as a whole makes me feel happy. So, I mean,
Hey, you might be onto something.
I don't know, babe. I just,
I'm trying to think of the happiest song I know. I can't think of any happy songs.
it's really unfortunate, babe.
It's not, because happy songs make me unhappy. It's unhappy songs that make me happy.
But I think that the thing is, I think you should just listen to the music. Okay,
But
isolate
it's
the
not resonating
instruments.
with me. It's just not resonating
I
with
get
me.
it,
It's not
and I can appreciate that.
like like the riff and I like the way it sounds, but it's not like resonating in my soul
I
the
understand
way
Yes.
like what the black metal song we just heard resonates.
Yes, babe, I understand.
Inside, like I'm a very happy, positive
Yes, you
person in my
are.
life, but for some reason, if someone comes at me with happy, happy, joy, joy, over
But that's me
exaggeration.
on Twitch. Not really, but
No, the thing is, I revel in your sweet innocence. I revel in your joy. I love that about you. But for me and my spirit, it doesn't feel real to
I
me.
understand, baby. I understand.
And I don't know if that's because I'm somehow
Yes.
cynical or somehow see the
It's-
world
I
in a
think it's
very dark
definitely-
way.
I think it's definitely mostly that.
But I've very early on in my development as a child went towards the dark side because the light side was so hypocritical and evil that the dark side felt safe, true, and real. So when I see Catholic priests screwing little boys, I go to Slayer and and giving that to the church, and that even if Slayer didn't mean it, because Kerry King means it.
These
But-
conversations are just.
And again, we're not going to go there, but I'm
But
saying
let me just say something.
that
though.
feels real to me. That it's that counter protest where I don't get that from this, and it's weird that I feel like I'm coming to realize that apparently I still need it, even though I'm genuinely a positive person. I still don't like, even in the right context, it just doesn't.
Let me say what
Lift
just
me up.
came to me as you were saying that
What's that?
about myself. So I felt that I grew up, okay, when I was a little girl, I was always told by my sister mostly, my sister Tasha. Hi, baby, if you're watching this. And she's 5 years older than I am, but I remember very vividly when she was on the phone with her friend. She was about 14 and I was 9 or 10. And she was talking to her friend, you know, she afterwards she got some advice, came to me for advice, okay, and I gave her my sound advice, okay, and then she spoke to her friends on the phone again, and she was like, you know, they were like, who are you talking to? I said, well, that's my little sister, and she said she's so smart, she's like, you know, she's like years beyond her age, and so I was told at a young age that I was very mature and very intelligent and very, you know, much. I was years beyond my age, and so in so many ways, as a little girl, I grew up really fast. You know, I was a very mature little girl. I was very, you know, very. I would sit and I was very analytical, and I wouldn't talk a lot, but I would sit and analyze people. So whenever I had an opinion and I expressed it, it was some deep stuff, you know, especially for a child. And so I feel in some ways, based on my upbringing and my personal experiences that I've shared partly with you all on YouTube and on Twitch, that my childhood was sort of robbed from me. You know, I grew up very, very quickly as a little girl, and so I never felt that I was able to really express freely that little girl inside of me until I became secure with myself, you know, as a young adult. And I realized that, you know, this is something I've been missing. This is who I've been all this time, and I'm letting it out, and I freely express it to everyone. I don't care where I'm at or who is around me. And so for me, I feel that I'm connected with music that moves that inner child in me, because she was suppressed for so long, and it's just a very fun, freeing, and wonderful place to be. You know, so maybe with you, it's kind of the contrary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if I'm completely off right now, but I mean that's what came to me when you were saying that about you. You know, even at night, I'll share something really personal with you guys. Even at night, he tucks me in, and
What's happening?
I was never tucked in as a child. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I was never tucked in as a child. All right. He tucks me in every night. Okay.
I never even.
Sorry.
Is that is that what you think of?
Well, yeah, that's.
I never
feels
I
really
never even
good.
thought of it that
It feels
way.
really good, and he just makes me feel so loved. And I feel, at night he takes me. I'm back. I'm a little girl again at night, because he takes such good care of me.
Oh, baby. What she's talking about, for those who might be confused, is I go to bed really late. She doesn't go to bed as late as me. But in the 16 years we've been together, I've tucked
Every
her
single
in 99% of the time, unless she falls asleep early without me realizing it. And I do that because it doesn't matter how busy her day was, what we've been doing. Maybe I didn't see her that day or anything. The last memory I want to have is me holding her, showing her love, and even if it's for a couple of minutes before she falls asleep, I want that connection, that body connection, and that, you know, spiritual connection, if you will. And we've talked about this in our last video. Even when we have a fight or we're angry, we never go to bed angry. If she's still angry when she goes to bed, even if it was her fault, I still go and I tuck her in, because, you know, fights happen between people. That's not a big deal. But love is always the most important thing, and us against the world kind of deal. So I never want her to not feel that. But I never once thought about you thinking of it as you not being tucked in as a child. That's you're breaking my heart.
I'm sorry.
But yet it's something I've always just
It's always
done
done
with her,
naturally,
because
yeah.
I feel like that's When you have a spouse or a loved one, you have to connect with them on a daily basis. It's a part of. It's become a ritual. It's become a habit where, you just physical contact. Everyone get mad because I don't touch her during the reaction.
They
that's
do.
That's because
mean?
when you're crying and you're in your reaction, they say, "Well, dude, give her a hug."
He's in the comments much more than I am.
God.
He's in it.
I read a lot of your comments.
in
I
there.
enjoy it. I
do too. I read a lot of your comments as well. But I mean, I'm doing a thing. That
She hates it when I argue with people, but
That's a no-no.
I like spirited debate. That Rammstein one is a good example. But
Hi.
so it's her moment. When she's listening to the music, this is her moment. She's not feeling sad. She's feeling
Right,
happy,
I'm
and she's
not.
feeling the music. Her tears are tears of joy, and I don't want to hug her and move her and stuff like that and distract her from what she's feeling. This is her time.
And
her
plus,
moment.
he's used to this as well. He knows how
Tell me about it.
So, for him.
I'm a crier too, though.
Oh,
So,
forget it. He's like, you're a bigger crier than I am.
well,
See, he's a drop of a dime kind of crier. I'm
No,
like,
no.
dude, stop. You know what I'm saying?
well, not anymore. You've taken the trophy because
Well,
now,
no, I mean for the songs. I mean, we're watching movies and TV, just real life stuff. He cries mostly for real life stuff.
I intentionally try to cry whenever I can. I love the pain. I love the realness, and maybe that's why I gravitate towards that type of music, because again, there's something. When I think of happy, when I think of the white 1950s polished, happy family and a kid lie bullshit that just looks like just this fake Christian pushed on you belief of what a perfect life is.
Yeah.
I reject that so hard that I think I've just gone to the other side. And unless the world becomes a real place where people genuinely start to care about each other, not on some sort of surface level, but on a real level, then maybe I won't be so cynical, and maybe I won't need to go to that dark place, and maybe I could take happiness as something genuine. But till then, it just feels fake to me. And if there's not a little darkness in my music, unfortunately, it just doesn't resonate with me.
I understand.
It is what it is, y'all.
I get you, baby. I get you.
It needs to, and if it doesn't have darkness, it needs to have some sort of, I don't know what the word is called, but like when I listen to Gore, they're basically a comedy political band. So what is it called? Punditry or something, or irony, or I forget what it's called, but basically it's what comedians do.
Satire?
Satire, yes, satire. So because satire again feels real because it's showing the ridiculousness of the reality and it's flipping it on its head. So satire, I love. Sarcasm, I love. Just all these intellectual ways of teaching stupid people who don't, and for lack of a better word, I'm sorry, but who just don't seem to understand that they don't live in reality. That's why I tend to go that route.
Gotcha.
So all the other stuff just feels fake to me, All right,
Well, you don't hate the song, though.
moving on. I certainly don't hate the song. I'm saying it doesn't resonate with me. It
Gotcha.
doesn't,
That's fine.
It's
okay. Well, we have another reaction to shoot for the day. So we're going to go ahead and mosey over to that.
We've got one more from Symphony X, so maybe this is going to be a little something different. I have liked certain songs from bands that I don't like. So, like I said, Dragon Force, I'm not sitting around listening to Dragon Force, but I do happen to like Fire in the Frames because how ridiculous it is, and it just seems to be like this perfect parody of what a power metal song is, that it's so perfect that it's impossible not to enjoy.
Okay.
But then I'm not sitting there listening to all their other stuff.
Moving
It does not sound
forward.
great. All right, so we're going to give this other one a listen. Accolade 2, see what I think, see what she thinks. We'll give it another shot and throw it on Patreon, so we hope to see you there.
Yes, my loves, come to me.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this reaction video, please give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, and also do share my videos as well.
And as always,
Keep it metal. Metal forever, baby.
love y'all.
Love you guys. Bye.
For sure.
Come to me. I know it's going to be good because Cygnus, he never fails me. Although I failed him. I played a song by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. This is a song, it's called Kisses Over Babylon.
Don't tell me you didn't like it.
He said, it's okay. Because listen, here's the thing though. For a week, I was trying to remember this song because my soldiers, they're always
That's
playing
the
music.
Italian speaking one, right?
Kind of. I think it's
The one
Italian.
he
It's
sings in
Spanish, I
Italian.
think. I'm not sure if it's Italian. It's Spanish, I
Okay,
think.
but it's the one that's not. He doesn't sing in
Yeah,
English.
it's that
Gotcha.
one. So for an entire week, I try to remember. They're always playing music for me to listen to, right? And so this every now and then, very seldomly, I play songs for them that I like. And, a few times I've done it, they liked it, appreciated it. They were being very polite, of course. But this one time, this is this one song that I'm like, I love this song so much. I want to play this song for you guys. I hope you guys like it. Crickets. Crickets. I asked myself, what do you guys like? What do you guys think of the song? You guys don't like the song, do you? Crickets. And so finally, Cygnus was like, it's okay. In shady type, it's okay. I'm like, all this time I've been bragging about this song, and then crickets, and it's okay. So I failed them, but,
Da, 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 da. It's certainly not my favorite song from them, but it's a pretty good song.
It's so beautiful the way they sing it. I want to share that with them, the world.
You got to be in the right headspace though, because it's an eclectic. That's certainly what I would want to be playing if I'm rolling through Italy, though, for sure.
Lo cuantos años don't say, me amo Eduardo, fui encarnando.
Yeah, but the thing is, I listen to Gypsy King, so when I heard that, that's like, yeah, I feel that kind of world music.
Danis profundos solico, hasta que el hemos cantado, soli encarnado.
Doesn't that sound like Italian?
Encarnado.
Maybe Spain.
Ho, ho, ho. All right, let's get to this rap.
We're wasting way too much time.
I know we do this all the time.